as they've found a gap.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Ali has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep. No.
Perfectly timed.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
7 runs added in that over.
14th over.
India
The
are
team
58
now
for 3.
58 for 3.
Ashraf, the pace bowler,
Change of
coming
ball.
into the attack.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Bowling.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Yep, yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Drives and misses everything.
It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Wait. Yep. Keeper.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. A lovely shorter ball. Just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Well bowled.
Ashraf with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 67 for 3.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
right in behind it. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. Bowler, bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Yep. Keeper.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. 7 runs added there.
Into the 16th
India
over.
are 74
India are
for
now
3.
on 74 for 3.
Yep, yep.
Sharp, textbook pull shot. That's racing away to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep. Yep. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
This could be out.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Well bowled.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Off the edge, could be 4. End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 85 for 3.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep.
manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Wait there.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep. Keeper.
4 runs added there.
End of the over.
India are 89 for 3.
For 3.
Yep. No.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Hey.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Nicked it. Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Misses everything.
Bowling.
Ashraf with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Ali did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. There's a chance if this hits. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Yep.
Those runs
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Finds the edge. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain is going with pace.
Wait!
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Beaten on the drive.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
4 runs added in the over. India are 104 for 3. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single. Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Waiting. No, no, no.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Very, very quick between the wickets, these two. Got home, well, you'd almost say comfortably in the end.
Wait. Yep. No.
Chance! End of the over. India are 112 for 3.
Are now 112 for 3.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
Yep, yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Good bit of timing there.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Wait. Yep. No.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Over. India are 117 for 3.
Yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep, yep.
Really good shot there.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yep, yep. Bowler.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
'Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
And that brings up
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Got right in behind it.
Bowler, bowler.
7 runs added in that over. India, 136 for 3.
136 for 3.
Yep. Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Great shot.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Nice ball. Yep.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Yep. Yep.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Four runs in fine style off the front foot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Ashraf coming back into the attack. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Ali did very nicely out there on the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. There'll be one run here for them.
Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
6 runs added in that over. India are 168 for 3. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Nice bowling.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpires called a wide.
Well bowled.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Well, that's an example of good running. Should always be on the lookout for runs in this format.
10 runs added there. India are 178 for 3.